Okay, so in the last session, the you guys, well, I can't really say you guys. Corona, Ava, and Oberon went into the fuck. They went into a underground necrotic base and tried to fight off a number of undead, and found out that Oberon has now become a ruin knight. Upon doing so, they have to go across the land and destroy the long dead ancient mechs that crushed the civilization before them, and might have something to do with the rise of the Skeleton King. Who knows? And with that said, we go back to you, Corin, where you are currently laying in bed with your mistress.
Hey, how's it going? Corn's gonna wake up. What the fuck?
Oh, hello, dear. Up so
Hey, how's it
early.
going?
I'm doing amazing.
Um, Glad to hear that. Uh, did you have as much fun as I did?
Oh, these past days were wonderful, big boy.
Sorry, hearing you call me big boy is arousing. Anyways, I
Daddy
don't
G-
even.
Daddy DM Cactus.
Oh man, Daddy Cactus, here we go. Calling little old me Corn big boy.
Big
Let's fucking
boy.
go.
So
Oh, you dirty girl.
she lets out a small laugh. I have a job though that I want you to do for me, as since you are my assistant now.
All right.
You know, I enjoy the military for what it is, but I want to be something bigger. And
All right.
I'm gonna have you do some extra work for me. you can go back to your
Go on.
you can go back to your adventure group and do as you wish with them. But collect some information for me, not about your party, but about the military, what they're doing, their escapades, and you bring that information to me. And as per usual, you're paid through my position, but I'll reward you with a bit more last night.
Corin shrugs like, all right, sounds good to me. Any information on that tiefling from that other camp? You know, that commander of that one.
Ah, yes. What information are you wanting, dear?
I don't know. Her name, mostly. I forgot it. Is she good? She be trusted? Is she evil?
Bella is her name.
Hmm. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, here's the coordinates that I can discern of where your group is.
All right.
Or was last. They're at the third base, and you might want to go there quickly.
Quickly. Why do you say that? That sounds ominous.
Well, there's been a court order for your friend who might be sentenced to death.
Which friend? Is it the short horny one or the one with the
Something,
big boobs?
something
I
about,
forget their names.
something about a robot.
Something about a robot.
He claims that
We crashed that robot in the ocean.
he claims that he was a dark elf.
He claims that he was a dark elf. Oh, the short, annoying one. Okay. Well, I mean, let's be honest. He should probably be put to death. Verona, I think his name is. I don't remember. I've been distracted lately. You know, with your and he like rubs her thighs a little bit. You know, you.
No touching, big boy.
You mean no touching? What the fuck? All right.
Shh, be a good boy. Maybe I'll give you a reward later. Can't touch me now. Gotta wait. Make it.
I gotta wait. All right.
Gotta make
Okay.
it a treat. But here, I'll give you a nice I'll give you something for your road trip to think about.
Alright.
Fading to black, she gives you a blowjob.
Alright, cool. Thumbs up.
She nibble. Roll me a d20.
D20. You got it, boss. That's an 18.
There is now green lipstick smeared all over your thighs.
Cool. Thanks.
So she lays in bed, licking her lips. As you do so, you have the ability to leave the tent and continue on.
Alright. Gonna pull up the pants, put the jacket on, tie the boots, and we're gonna go. Gotta get the fuck out of here fast. Jesus Christ. If I remember, she wanted kids. What the fuck is that? Gotta go.
And she says as you go to the door, oh, by the way, I hope you'll enjoy the eggs when you return. She
Corin
winks
just
at
nods
you.
like Corin just nods 4 or 5 times in a row. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back soon.
She shoos you off.
All right. Coordinates. Let's go that way. And he points in a random direction that has nothing to do with the coordinates.
Okay, so you can roll me a survival check to view the coordinates, or you can go to the, local station that's here to try and get a train to those coordinates.
You know what? Walking sounds like fun. I got a 19.
Oh, whoops. Things are going wrong here. Okay.
Uh-oh.
There we go. So, what did you get for your survival check? Corin?
Sorry. It was a 19. My bad.
Okay, you can discern exactly where you're going. You know exactly where you're going on the map that you had kind of pictured in your head a bit to where the next base would be based on the logistic points of this particular location. You go that way. As you start making your way out into the desert, roll me another d20.
Making my way downtown. D20. Making my way downtown, walking fast, and I rolled a 7.
Okay, I need to roll. Okay, as you continue making your way down, you feel a rumbling between your feet.
Oh, that's not good.
The rumbling gets louder, and it starts to shake the ground. And out from the ground, behind you, starts to swarm a little bit, and you as a slim red worm pops out of the ground and dives at you.
Oh, man. That's not okay.
It misses you, diving into the sand next to you, but misses you nearly as it was trying to stab you. What will you do?
Motherfucker.
We're
We're going to say
attack of
our
opportunity.
secret word. So we're going to use the secret word for the obsidian dancer. Butt fuck.
As your obsidian
If I
dancer,
recall, that's what
as your obsidian dancer pulls out, it slices into the worm. Roll me. You need to roll if you hit.
Oh, that's a nat 20 for the first hit.
Okay, crit roll your damage first.
All right. 20.
You kill it. As you slice it in
Nice.
half, the veins of it pop out, extruding as its blood goes everywhere. Its guts look like red Twizzlers, and it spreads everywhere all around you. And upon doing so, it lands on the ground. But this creature is now dead, and you are covered in a red, undulating pus of blood.
Ah, gross. That's okay. We're gonna keep walking as if nothing happened.
Okay. You
And
continue
as we walk,
You continue walking. You see some eagles, and you see a number of just
Now you
things
turn
out in
to
the
a bird.
desert, cactuses. You ponder this question. Upon pondering that question, roll me an intelligence check.
That's a 9.
You think about it some more, how to become a bird, and you don't quite know, but you've asked this question before, and you know you might have an answer, but you're unsure of what that answer is.
It's funny. Corin pondering what his existence means and how do you turn into a bird.
You ponder this for a subtotal of 5 minutes, and then you get back on your
man.
way to your adventure. Not knowing neither what the meaning of life is nor how to turn into a bird, but you think somebody knows somewhere.
So someone has to know. Well, we're gonna keep walking, but as we walk, we're gonna talk to Vienna for a little while as we walk.
What do you want to say to Vienna?
Hey Vienna, you know something, man? I was thinking. You know how we left your body back in Albion?
He comes out of your coat jacket and spells out yes.
You know, Albion is gone. It was blown up or it sank or whatever.
He looks concerned.
What does that mean? What does that mean for you?
He stops for a moment and kind of grabs onto your shirt, just kind of holding his hand there and grabbing onto it as if he's angry, and then he stabs his finger into the pocket hole of one of your buttons and waves his hand around oh, come on, a sigh of what a head would do. After that, then he spells out, he's like, well, I'm eternally a hand then.
Fuck. we can't find you enough. You think that your body's still there? Or you think it perish with the rest of that city?
He spells out to you, well, there's about 20 days left on the clone spell, so if you can get him back to the clone, he can maybe put himself in a new body. But he has to be able to get out of the ethereal plane first.
So this guy get out of the ethereal plane first. And then maybe get you. You're fucked, bud. Oh man, that sucks. Oh, you and I are 2 peas in a pod there, Vienna. Also, one other question: did you insert yourself into the dragon lady at any point in time?
He spells out to you, spit roast.
I thought I felt something weird happening when I was in her. That's funny. Good for you, man. Proud of you.
She knows none.
Anyways.
He responds, she knows none the wiser.
You know, I'm proud of you. I really am. You know, Vienna, one of these days, we're going to have to go hit up that tiefling broad and try her again.
Did you have sex with a tiefling?
Nope, but Corin wants to.
Commander-in-chief of the military part out there?
Yeah. Corin wants to.
Well, your quest for horniness might continue. Who knows?
I decided. I'm saying this out of character. I decided out of all of the characters that I have in D&D, Corn is going to be the one that likes to fuck the most.
I'd imagine so. There's not much else for him on this world.
Basically. Man wants freedom. What does he do with his freedom? He fucks.
You continue throughout the desert, and in the distance you spot something that looks like a mole.
Is that a fucking mole? Van, is that a fucking mole?
He tells you, I don't know, I don't have fucking eyes.
Yeah, but I thought you were like kind of like Daredevil, where you just fucking, you sense things.
I mean, I can, but why would I be bothered to look at a mole?
I mean, it's in the desert, though. You don't think that's odd?
He says to you, yeah, it's hot out here, but I'm in the ethereal plane. Everything is reversed, so it's pretty fucking dark over here.
All right, fair enough, Vienna. Fair enough. Let's go investigate the mole. Also, remember, it's just you and me out here in the middle of this fucking desert. All right? I need someone to talk to.
So as you approach the mole, it looks like not really a mole, but kind of like a... doesn't look like a mole at all, actually. It kind of looks more like a round, feathery thing with a little hat on it.
Oh my god. Can I roll perception
You
on this
may.
for this fucking thing?
You may.
That's a fucking 10. Jesus Christ. With advantage. God damn it.
Vaguely remember there used to be a store owner with a hat on, similar to this.
Oh, man. If that is what I think it is, I'm going to be very upset. Horton says out loud, as basically talking to himself. Because I feel like that's that fucking... Can't be. It's the fucking desert. If that's him, the fucking thing with the hat, I'm going to be pissed. We're going to keep walking towards it.
As you continue walking towards it, the color begins to look a bit orangish. And it does appear to be bird feathers. With a small pink hat. Looks very similar to a top hat, but if it was the size for a very small person.
Can I roll perception again? Or investigation?
You can roll investigation.
Hell yeah. I got a 23.
You manage to recognize that it is indeed similar to the armor smith you encountered before.
That fucking asshole. Oh, so paint the picture for me. We're still out in the middle of the desert. There's just sand everywhere.
You are out in the middle of the desert, and there is this lump. There is this head of this thing, of this bird thing that is just sitting there. The body is nowhere to be seen. There's no blood on him. Just sitting there. You haven't looked at the face yet. You're looking at the back of the head.
And how far from him am I?
2 feet.
2 feet?
Yeah.
I swear to God, if it's this fucking armor smith, I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. That's what Corin yells out.
Out from the sand, in a T-pose, swivels this man as he rises out of the sand, standing up. For I am no armor smith, but I am miner of many things in many wares. For what can I interest you in my establishment? So
You're just sitting on a rock.
What you see in front of you is a totally ripped the fuck out man with a bird head, like an orange bird head, of
Oh
like
man.
like an orange robin, you could think, and
Oh, okay.
a little pink hat on, and he's wearing a bright pink suit with a bright pink vest with a fuchsia tie, along with striped pants of fuchsia and pink on top of each other. And his shoes are white, and he has white gloves on.
Well, fuck my ass and call me a bitch. Ain't you a fucking pretty little thing sitting out here in the fucking desert?
For it
You sell
is...
rocks?
No, for I do not sell rocks. I sell many of potions. Would you like to buy a potion? And he extends his vest. As he extends his vest, there's on it many potions dangling there, but you don't know how he opens his vest. As when he opens it, it almost looks like, not that the suit is tearing, but that it was made to open like that. As the suit coat and vest both come undone like a compartment.
Wow, you are just the fanciest guy out here in the middle of the desert. What kind of potions you got there, bud?
For I sell a number of enhancement potions, as well.
Enhancement, huh?
As well as some devious potions.
Okay.
As well as spices and herbs. He opens up his other side of his coat with his other hand, as there's just like spices and herbs. You know those like little like tree fresheners? It's like a little string with like a packet of like the spice in it hanging from like a hook.
Rosemary and thyme and shit.
Would you like to buy spice?
Right.
Or would you like to buy potion? I've many things.
I'm very interested in the devious ones. That sounds like fun.
The devious potions. He closes the other like clothing hatch and just hear like a boonk. As like it seams up. And he says, devious potions. For we have confusing static. This potion, when thrown at an enemy, will send a static electromagnetic discharge upon them, shocking them and causing them to be a little bit confused as their head goes all the way around. The next one of these devious potions is called blue. It is blue, but when you look at it, anyone who's hit with it thinks it's red. But to you, it is blue, and to everyone else, it is blue.
But the guy hit with it thinks it's red.
Yes.
All right, that's funny, but like, why? How would that be effective
It is
in combat?
It is flammable.
Oh, okay.
But the fire
Well,
does not.
that's-
But the fire does not show on the person. He does not feel it either.
They don't feel the fire, but they're burning. It'll kill them, right?
Yes. Would you care, for
Oh, that
example?
sounds like fucking fun. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of curious. That seems pretty cool.
Out from, so he's wearing like a backpack, and out from his backpack he takes a small cage of a chicken. He says, "Here, little chickie," and the chicken comes out, and he takes the potion, and he chucks it at the chicken, and as he chucks it at the chicken, it breaks, spreading it across the whole chicken, but it knocks the chicken to the ground, breaking one of its legs.
Jesus Christ.
He says, "It is
Poor little
flammable."
chicken.
He takes a match and starts it and throws it on it, and just and burns and engulfs it in flames. The chicken just seems to be in pain from its leg, but does not notice the fire on it.
Jesus Christ.
It will continue burning
He's on-
for a little while.
Holy shit. He has no idea that he's fucking on fire right now. He's just... This is creepy, yet funny.
You see the like feathers burn off and the skin start to like caramelize and cook and burn away.
The poor chicken. Well, this is fucking fun. This is fucking fun. How much is this potion?
The blue potion is approximately, give or take 1 or 2 coins,
What are we talking? Like copper, silver,
20
gold?
gold.
What are we talking here?
We were talking
Gold?
20 silver.
20 silver?
Yes.
Sure, that's fine. I only have gold pieces though. You got
Two
change?
2 gold pieces.
What do you mean 2 gold pieces? You just said 2
20,
silver.
10
20
silver.
silver.
10 silver is 1 gold.
Oh. I didn't know that.
It is modern day exchange rate. See?
I feel like I'm getting ripped off here, but that's fine.
I will show you. I will show you proof. And he takes out a chart from like a newspaper and he points at it. Will you read the newspaper?
Sure.
As you read this newspaper profoundly, you notice the date has expired, and the date has been expired for about 20 years.
Hey, Birdman, you know that's that newspaper's like from like 20 years ago, right?
No, I got it from salesman. Look, salesman is over there. And he points, but there's nothing there.
Oh, here we go. It's another fucking crazy bird person. He mumbles to himself. Yeah, Bud, look. It is not that year, and he points at the year on the newspaper.
But
also, nobody's over there.
But there is. See, he is over there. And he walks over and he switches his hat with the green one. For I'm newspaper salesman.
Corin just kind of mumbles to himself. He's like, I don't know. Why do I keep meeting these strange people? Fucking, oh god damn it! You're not gonna hit me, are you?
No. Why would I hit you? It is only newspaper. Come on, get your newspaper here.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know of an armor smith?
Oh, yes, I do. He is right down the street over there. And he points.
God damn it. Can you show me him?
Yes, of course. He walks over and he goes to sit down on the sand and he puts a blue hat on. Hello, I am armor smith. I make strong armor. See, I tell you, he is right here. And he goes between like the two hats. Like one hand is like, I am armor smith, and his left hand is pounding on something like it's a hammer, and his right hand is like showing me, yes, this is him. This is him.
Excuse me, Sir Armorsmith. Do you recognize me?
And he takes the green hat on and says, I will be going. Yes, I do. You do not pay debt on your armor.
Here we fucking go. I fucking knew it was this guy. Orange just gonna walk away.
You do not wish to pay debt on armor?
Look, you slapped my shit off of a fucking building. I'm not paying shit.
No, you pay debt. You pay debt now, or
what
I get
debt?
Or I get cop. I get enforcement of law.
Corin laughs. What fucking debt? You fucking broke my thing and it slapped me off of a fucking rooftop. I demand an apology.
This debt. And he hands you paper. The paper is full of just squiggly lines of black. It is almost intangible completely. You see a 9 and a 7 somewhere in the page, but they're opposite of each other.
Is this a fucking a 9 and a 7, or is this a 7 and a 9?
You pay that now.
I don't owe you anything.
Guardsman, come over here. He is stealing from me. And he then puts on
You bitch slapped me off of a rooftop, you fucking asshole.
He then takes off his blue hat and puts on a yellow hat. For what do we have here? It is man who steals. Why are you stealing from the blacksmith?
You know that Twitch emote of the guy, I don't know his name, and he just has his hands up on his head and he's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" That's
Yeah.
that is what Corrin is doing right now. That's just what Corrin is doing right now. He's like, "What the fuck? I have to go."
He grabs your shoulder. We're taking you to Slammer.
Why? I committed no crimes. Also, what the fuck? There's nothing here. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
He drags you. He drags you by the arm and then tosses you on the ground.
No.
He's like, "Make strength check."
I will not be manhandled. I rolled a 23.
I'm gonna roll his strength check right now.
Oh wait, if I recall, he's got stupid strength for no reason. He's gonna fucking manhandle me.
32.
Yeah, I fucking saw that coming.
He grabs you by the arm and chucks you into the Slammer. And he just kind of like mimics how he's like shutting a door, and he's like, "Yes, you are now in Slammer. You will stay here until you pay debt. I am going back to
I'm not paying
the
my
blacksmith."
fucking. There's no debt, you fucking lunatic.
He walks back down, and the blacksmith, he sits down, and then he exchanges his hat for a blue hat, and he starts pounding away at the sand.
This motherfucker is crazy. Why is he here? Why is he? Where's your? Hey, Armor Smith, where's your wife?
My wife?
Yeah, wasn't he married?
You speak about my wife. You steal
where's
from
your
me,
wife?
and you speak about my wife.
I didn't steal from you. Yeah, she's nice. Where is she?
He searches for an answer. She's just gone to she's just gone outside to go to the other base. Yes, she is on her way to other base to get materials. She'll be back any soon now.
Buddy,
any soon.
Buddy,
Yes, if I just wait here, if I just wait here, she will be back very soon.
Oh man, is she dead? Did she die? Did something happen?
You don't know.
Birdman, is everything okay, man? You seem distraught.
Everything is good with Birdman. Yes, everything is good.
Are you sure? You can talk to me, buddy. You know, I know you slapped my shit off of a fucking building and then threw me in an imaginary prison, but like, you know, I'm here for you.
No, it is okay. She'll be back very soon. There's nothing to worry about. Yes, nothing to worry about.
Bro, you're punching the fucking sand, imagining there's an anvil there for armor. You think you're fucking 4 other people, including a cop. You know, ACAB, man. Cops suck. Fuck the police, you know what I'm saying?
He stands up and he puts the guard hat on, but he keeps his hat on. But, oh, you mean fuck the guardsmen, but the guardsmen, oh, of course a criminal would say such a thing.
Yeah,
I am just
you
working.
threw me in prison.
I am just working on armor.
I just work here. I mean, I understand that, but you're fucking, you know what, I don't care. I want to talk to the armor smith.
The guardsman puts his hat away and the armor smith just kind of sits down. And he's like, yes, if I just work on fixing repairs, she will be back soon with new material to make armor. She said she would be gone for a few days.
And how long ago was that?
A few weeks.
buddy, did
I,
something happen here?
I,
Uh,
I came looking. Roll persuasion.
persuasion. Fuck, that's an 11.
I came looking for for new transshipment. Maybe she was held up and I could help her with supply. Rails aren't fixed. It is a long journey. Yes, long journey, yes.
Long journey, huh? Can I look around to see, did anything happen to that fucking city that he was originally in?
I mean, you look around, there's nothing really around here, and in terms
Anything
of
buried
like,
in the
in
sand?
terms of like your distance to like the HQ is still standing.
HQ is still standing, huh?
Do you want to dig around in the sand?
Yeah, I'm gonna just dig around in the sand a little bit, see if there's anything missing here.
Roll me investigation.
25.
You find a necklace. You also find some iron ingots, and you also find some tattered clothing.
Oh man, can I dig a little bit more?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
As you continue digging in the same spot, you find some swords, some more tattered clothing, some leather armor that's looks like it's beaten to shreds.
Oh man, is this her?
Don't know. Roll history. See if you recognize the clothing.
Is this 17?
It was her clothes.
Oh man. It's like, now do I... Fuck it. Corn's gonna hold up the necklace to Birdman. Is this hers?
Where did you get necklace?
Corin just points down to where he was digging.
It looks necklace similar to wife's. Where did you find it?
I found it in the sand here, buddy.
He doesn't say anything. He just looks to his hands and continues working, air quotes.
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna give this to you. I'm gonna give this to you, and you can keep that. I'm gonna go.
As you go, he reaches out a hand and grabs your arm. As you see the man crying.
Oh man. Hey, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Really quick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry about that. My dinner arrived.
No, you're fine. So he's crying, and tears come down his face, melting onto his chin and his suit. And he cries. He's holding your arm strong.
Corin's gonna give him a pat on the shoulder. I'm sorry, man.
It is
I know that.
been it has been a long time, and I came out looking, but only found a small camp. I assumed it was her. She had camped many times on this road, and I came out and, well, so many things, so many people. I saw military garbs, and then I saw her dress. But her dress was not on her. It was next to the fire. And her body was not in its fullest of pieces.
That's fucking pieces of shit.
But
Any idea who might have did it?
But the military garb was of the country I served. And so I killed them. I killed them all. I killed
Hell yeah,
them.
you fucking exacted revenge for your beloved. That's awesome.
But I cannot go back. I cannot
Can't go
return to city. I cannot return to shop. I do not want to return to place of once living. So I've come out here to die.
Fuck, man.
He looks at you, and he, like, pats your back with, like, your sword, and he just looks at you with utter desperation in his eyes. Kill me.
You want me to kill you?
Kill me. Please. I am too strong to die by normal man. I am too strong to die by normal lizard. I am too strong and too skilled to die. I do not want to go crazy. I do not want to go crazy and outrage and become one of these things out here. I do not wish to be another crazy man amongst himself in the desert. I do not wish to become one of these monsters when I die and be risen from the grave as a soldier of death, working in the effortless god of whatever the fuck it is. Kill me. And be sure to make it so it cannot be Rose.
Alright, man.
He sits crisscrossed-legged, holding his collection of hats, and he takes out a picture, and he just sits there, and he holds it, and looks at it, and he just closes his eyes, and he waits.
Corin is gonna pull out his pistol, stand behind him, and do the Birdman a favor. Gonna put a bullet in his head.
As you pull the trigger, it rings out into the air and explodes, shooting it directly through his skull into the ground. He slumps to the ground, and he is dead.
That was the right thing to do. Man. Corin is gonna look at him and nod. And he contemplates whether he should look for anything worthwhile or just keep moving. Actually, I take that back. Corin is gonna start digging a little bit to try and move him next to his wife.
You find a mangled corpse. It looks like it was suited up in some kind of armor, and it's a mangled corpse, but you can tell it's a woman.
Tragic.
All the joints are sealed shut, and so is the front panel.
Well, Corn's gonna keep digging to try to bury the Birdman with his wife.
It takes a few hours, but you manage to do so. After 3 hours of digging in the sand and covering it, it looks like just a normal sand dune.
It was the right thing to do. No looting. Kill him. Move on. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep walking.
Will you drink the mysterious potion that is now on your satchel?
Mysterious potion.
Mm-hmm.
Can I investigate it?
You may.
We're gonna investigate it.
It is a clear liquid.
I didn't know I had one.
It is a clear liquid. It looks like water, and it appears to be just on your satchel for some reason.
I rolled a 16, by the way.
It seems very magical, and it seems almost pure magic. Something very much like the potions you saw before, but on the more expensive section.
Oh. Roll an Arcana.
You may.
Don't fail me now. That's a 13.
It's a wild magic spell. Upon drinking it, it will do a number of effects that will happen at randomly, and do something to... It's a... Basically, what it is it's a pure bottle of pure Arcana that allows you to do a rudimentary, simple spell. It allows you to essentially drink it and attempt to cast a magical spell without having knowledge of magic, but you pay for the price in blood and Arcana. But you need Arcana in order to use it, and you have Arcana now. You'll just need to sacrifice blood if you choose to do so.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Nah, we're not going to drink it. Time to keep moving.
As you continue moving forward, you see that you're coming across the many hours later that there is a next base of base 3. And as you get to base 3, you notice that it is completely busy, bustling. There's factories and manufacturing places all over the place. There's marketing districts and people going everywhere, in and out, and is right next to a river. The railway station seems to have been having some work done on it, as well as there seems to be some kind of train that's been crunched into a sardine pan. They're still
Corn's
working
gonna stop
on...
someone. Oh, sorry, you first.
They're still digging out the parts of it, trying to get it off the rails.
Oh. Corn's gonna stop someone. Hey, what happened here?
You didn't hear about the massacre that happened here?
Massacre?
Some mechanical nightmare came through here and used his magic to crush the people of this train like sardines. But then,
that's fucked up.
At his court date, instead of killing him, they made him a military dog.
Made him a military dog. It's interesting.
Dog and military dog.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So he crushed a train filled with people. I mean, yeah, he's kind of he sounds pretty powerful. What do he look like? You said he was mechanical, right?
Let me give you the picture exactly what he looks like. As the picture's uploading, I'll describe it to you. He had a number of mechanical things on him. He had a completely blue face, and his garbs were made of metal, looking more similar to a mage. He had 4 arms and, well, looked very cog and gear-wise. More similar to a Mecha mage.
Damn, that sucks. So, how do they control something like that? You know, the military.
Out of character or in character?
In character.
He doesn't know.
Huh. Interesting. There's
Out of character, I can tell you the reason. Out of character, they put a slave collar on him that is essentially the borders of this country have magic running through them, as the borders each have a graviton spike in them, and the graviton spike is magical, and the collars are said as a tuner to it. Once they get close enough, both of the elements in the collar and the tuner react and he explodes.
No shit.
So if he exits the country, he dies. The collar completely explodes, but it doesn't explode jolting-wise. It's a gravity collar, so it explodes inwards and crushes him to death.
Fucking hell. What a hell of a death.
It's like two north magnets. They're trying to push away from each other, but if you force them together, it'll crush whatever's in there.
Shit. Fuck. God damn, I need a bottle opener. Anyways. Who's in charge of this fucking, this encampment?
By the way, look at maps.
Map.
So Barkus.
Oh, that's what he looks like.
So Saw's Barkus. So in a D&D adventure, you can see what he looks like. In maps, there is the map of the area of base 3.
Oh, so Barkus. Okay.
Where you are is you see where the river comes in. At the very point of where it starts to get bigger is like the train station area. The river is kind of like the rail system.
Oh, okay. And which building is the HQ?
The military outpost is, you see the big building with the two, umbrellas on it?
The one that looks like a nutsack?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Alright. We're gonna go to that building.
Okay. As you walk through the streets, you see there is a number of all kinds of works and wares, and it's just a booming market district. There's food, there's clothing, there's weapons, there's armor, there's all kinds of military stuff, there's all kinds of civilian stuff, and there's even raw goods being shipped in between on foot. It is packed.
Holy shit. There's a lot of people here.
You get to the area where you need to be, and you enter that HQ area. You see there's a number of military people behind desks, and they're writing and scribbling away at whatever notes they're taking. And you see there is a person who's on point as a sort of managerial. He looks at you. What are you here for, civilian?
Quick question. Did the dragon lady give me anything to identify myself, involving myself with the
you have
with their military?
You have her military coin, so you're under her rule, and she gave you a mercenary coin.
Corn's gonna show the mercenary coin.
Ah, so you're a mercenary, I see. Well, what assignment are you under?
He pulls out the other coin. Her coin.
The lady in green, I see. Well, for what do we owe this occasion?
Oh, I was asked to investigate what's going on in this way.
How, we can't just simply give that information for free, you know. Being a mercenary, I'm sure you know the trade.
I mean, yeah, but just, I walked all the way here. What the fuck? Can't you help me out? Literally on assignment for your military.
The war is a wonderful place, and this is a district of information. How about this? You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
It really depends on how I'm going to scratch your back. Because the only bit of interest I have is the one with your fucking commander.
How about I sent a few people off on a mission to go and kill off a few of the necrotic bases around here, kind of sprucing up the military power, so to speak, and get intel that we so desperately need. If you want information, that's how you're going to get it. If you want our information, though, you need to earn it by proving that you can gather it yourself.
Nothing's ever easy.
But they haven't come back in a while. I'll send you over there instead. Here's the coordinates.
Question: mind if I ask what they what they look like?
There was some
Drow,
person.
tiefling,
There was
a big ass lion.
There was a tiefling and some kind of creature with a tail with some kind of mithril armor on, as well as the state dog.
Oh, state dog. State dog. Wait, what?
Yes, the new prisoner who was converted to a military dog.
Wait, the same one that crushed that train of people out there?
Yes, that one. Hopefully he dies.
Corin just starts to laugh. Man, I know that guy. He's an idiot. He's harmless. He couldn't hurt a fly. Corin laughs. Oh god, you people are fucked. Anyways, yeah, okay. Which way did they go?
He gives you the coordinates. You should be able to discern if you were able to get here on those military coordinates alone. I'll leave you to it then. And he walks away.
Thanks, you fucking useless sack of shit. And he's gonna walk away.
Okay. What will you do now?
We're gonna go find a we're gonna go do a little bit of quick shopping. We're gonna go look at some armor.
Okay. You head over to one of the armor marketeers, and you find that he's like standing there and he's cracking his lightning whip and such, just kind of playing with it. Oh, how may I help you?
Hey, how's it going? Got any medium armor?
I do have some in the ropes. What are you looking for?
Some cool. Anything unique?
Well, we do have an earthen armor.
You said, I'm sorry, you have what armor?
Earthen armor. It's armor that takes minerals from around you and makes an armor plate out of it. Although, depending on where you're going, it will be more or less useful.
More or less useful, huh? What about some caves? Anything like that?
Well,
Think it'd be useful there?
it depends on the minerals that are around you. If you have iron around you, it can be turned into heavy armor. If you have only sand around you, well, it looks like medium. If you have great deposits of stone, it might be a bit more bulky. If you have great deposits of, say, copper, it might be a bit more flexible. It honestly depends where you're going and where you're adventuring.
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose. I don't know, do you upgrade armor?
I can upgrade, yes, but your armor has to have a slot on it.
Has to have a slot, huh? You can't just, like, improve the, like, what's already there.
You remember you remember the slot archetype, right?
No.
Okay, so there is a whole slot archetype that I explained to people before, but I don't think you were there for it. Maybe you were. I think you were. But essentially, slot archetyping works as so. You have armor, okay? You have an armor set, and there's slots in them, like little sockets. And you can go to an artificer to improve these sockets and put in little things. They will change the abilities of the armor, or change how the armor looks in appearance, or functions on its normal, dropping certain things, pros and cons, or you can make sockets on an armor. But it's more expensive to make sockets on an armor than it is to find armor with sockets.
Oh, okay.
It's a way so you could like keep using armor without having to, you know, keep coming up with new armor types. You could just
That that's fair. Well, I have scale mail, and I want
you
to kind
don't
of
have
basic.
you don't have any socket armor.
Uh, well, shit. Well then,
In order to get sockets on, you have to find a weaver to put sockets into it. In order to get your sockets upgraded, you have to find an artificer to upgrade those sockets with something.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
But it can be worth it sometimes, depending on the sockets that are available.
I believe it. Uh, I just need better armor. That's all I need. My armor's pretty basic for the most part. It's like starting gear, actually.
Um, he looks around. Well, that's the most unique armor I have, but if you're just looking for basic armor, I can... Sure, I can find something around. Here.
I have some medium armor, particularly.
One moment. Here, I have a sheet. I'll do this for you. You're wearing scale mail, right?
Correct.
Nice. Okay, well, I have... You do realize this is a lizard kingdom, right? There's different kinds of sheens to put on scale mail.
Sure. I just want to have good armor, man.
He's gonna describe sheens to you. You willing to listen?
Yeah.
So sheens only apply to scale mail or dragon-based mail or lizards gear. Essentially, they allow you to have different sheens of the different types of elements based on resistances, where they give you resistances of that dragon per se, and they allow you to have a slightly better armor piece. It equivalates to +1 extra AC than the normal armor would give you. So like for
Ooh.
scale mail, that's 15 AC instead of 14 AC. But as a base, and you get a resistance to a type. If you want like a normal sheen, if you want a high grade sheen, it gives you an immunity.
Oh fuck. How much does a high grade sheen cost?
So a low grade sheen is around, I'd say, 150 gold, and a high grade
Jesus
sheen.
Christ.
It depends on the sheen you want, though.
Uh-huh.
So
I only have
like
67 gold.
you could get with that money, you could get a resistance to poison and acid.
Poison and acid.
Those are the cheapest.
And how much do they cost?
25 apiece.
25 a piece, huh?
25 gold apiece.
I think I will pass. Yeah. I think I'll be all right. Don't need any weapons. I don't need anything else. Trying to think.
You increase your armor.
I do need to, would like to increase my armor class. That would be nice.
What I'm saying is you could buy one, or you could buy both of them.
Fuck it. I'll just get the poison sheen.
Okay. He takes your scale mail, and he begins to paint on it. As you wait for about 30 minutes or so at the booth, talking with him, and as he talks to you, having conversations with the hand, you eventually get your scale mail back. Here, I'll customize it for you. They're called toxic scale mail, but essentially just raise its AC by 1.
Nice.
And add in defenses a resistance to poison.
Ooh. That'll do.
There. You now have the toxic scale mail on. So you now have... Oh, you didn't add in your defenses, though.
Oh, yeah. It was resistant, right?
Yeah. I can add it in if you want.
I got it. Poison,
Okay.
right?
Yep, just poison.
Yep.
So it comes out, and it's a dark purplish with... So your scale mail originally was just green. Just like a light hue of green. Now it has a tinge, when refracted in light, of purple going across it.
This thing is pretty. Thank you very much, sir. This'll be worth it, I suppose. And he's gonna hand over the gold.
Thank you.
No, sir. Thank you. All right.
What do you do now?
Corn is gonna go. I mean, he doesn't really need to rest. Corn's gonna go track everybody down. Gonna keep going.
Okay. So you roll me another survival check for the coordinates.
All right. Nice. You got a nat 20 for a 21.
You see, you're so good at coordinates that you have like a red crosshair on where it is. And because you've been navigating this desert for so fucking long, you're able to just dive into the sand and swim. You could already do that before, but you'll be twice as fast if you do so.
Oh shit. We're gonna do that. We're gonna dive
Remember, well, I mean, actually now you're 4 times as fast because you get double swim speed.
in.
If you change if you change in your lichen form.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna transform and
You've transformed into the fishman. Upon doing so, you dive into the sand. Now you're burrowing / swimming, and you're just gliding through the sand, going between it.
gotta go fast.
As you make your way to the hole that is in there, you find yourself crashing through a wall. Where, kaboom! You've crashed through the wall, and now you're inside the ruins. As you're inside the ruins, it is extremely hot in here, kind of bubbly. But the wall you crash through is near your friends.
Hey!
As you see Oberon just get done talking to a god, seemed twice as buff now, and their hands are covered in like molten magma. We'll end the session here.